Well, welcome to Portland, Oregon. I am in a Mustang, another Avis rental car. This is my first time in one of the new generation Mustangs. It's pretty cool. It's very different than my Mustang. And the pisser of all this is, I thought I had reserved a V8, a 5-liter V8. And it turns out this is a V6. I assume it's a V6. I doubt it's the EcoBoost 4, but we'll get in there and see what's this. Oh, there's a nice little badge here. I thought maybe it said what it was, but yeah, this is kind of cool. Let me roll up the window here. Let's do a couple things. Let's get the car going. Put on the brake. Start the car. How the hell do you turn that down? All right. Well, I haven't really figured out all the navigation, all the AC, and all that stuff yet. But let's just get out of here and we'll figure this stuff out. And we are off. Man, I am so bummed this is not a V8. Jeez, oh Pete. Wow, the hood on this car is so much different than mine. All right, this seating position is just not ideal. This looks like the exits. Getting there. Wow, this thing feels so much bigger than my car. It feels so much bigger than my Mustang, my 2012. It's the hood. The hood is so high. The hood on my car goes down quite a bit, but this one is a little bit different. I'm not sure if I like that or not. First impressions, you're getting them right here. Hi.
All right, there you go.
All right, thank you.
Welcome to Oregon.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Stay safe.
Thanks. Kind, friendly people here. Let's just get out of here and go this way. All right, here we go. So was that a V6 or a 4-cylinder EcoBoost?
Continue straight to stay on Northeast Airport Way.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't know yet. It doesn't feel very torquey, that's for sure. Welcome to Portland, Oregon. That's what the sign says. I need to adjust the... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Tell you one thing that I'm not digging, though, is the interior color.
Slight right.
I'm not sure this would be a color choice that I would choose for my own car. The dash is really cool, though. It's got the gray and the silver accents here. But the seats just seem kind of out of place. It's kind of like a mustard, baby poop, brown, dirty white kind of thing. Green arrow, that's all me. Go, go, go.
Slight right onto Northeast 82nd Way.
Yeah, I got it. But I'm actually driving all the way out to the coast today. It's only like 2 hours, but it's like 90 miles or something. It's going to be a little bit cooler. It's kind of cool at night from what the weather report says. All right, first impressions of this car so far. You know, I've gone a couple miles, few miles, 5 miles. I don't really know. I mean, this is just the base model, so it's like it feels like I want more, but then I have to remember this is just the base car. So, you know, the GT I'm sure is a lot more, but the hood is just weird to me. It reminds me of like a 70s car. You know, everything was kind of, you know, the hoods are very high, very flat. They weren't very aerodynamic, and that's what this looks like. I mean, there's no crown, there's no roundness to it. It's just completely flat, and it just goes all the way out, and then it stops, and then it just drops down to the front. It's kind of weird. It's like driving an old car. But then the back, for example, it drops so low I can't even see the trunk lid, which is completely opposite from my 2012. I can barely see the hood. I can see the cowl on my hood, but then it just drops so low, and then I can see the rear deck lid through the rear view mirror. But this is completely opposite. So yeah, kind of interesting. All right, so well, I'm going to drive this thing for a while, get out on the freeway, and I'll come back and I'll let you know what I think. Like I said, I'm 5 miles in so far. Meh. All right, well, I'm 23 minutes into the drive so far, and I'm starting to get to know this car a little bit better. One thing, the biggest thing that I noticed compared to my 2012 Mustang is that this car feels like it sits so much lower, and especially on the freeway like this, it doesn't feel like it's sitting so high. My car actually feels like it's jacked up in the back, and it's just kind of loose and soft. This one actually feels like it's sitting down on the road more. I mean, I can feel the road. It's not as soft and spongy as my car. It's really hard to explain, but it just feels a lot more planted. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the independent rear suspension in this car compared to the live axle in my car. But yeah, this one good. This is the way that I wish my Mustang would feel. You know, this one isn't tight. This isn't the GT, of course, but it's good. It's a good cruiser. It's comfortable. It's not too harsh, but it's got that little bit of edge to it that I kind of like. It feels good. It feels really good. I like the visibility a whole lot more in this car compared to mine. Especially it's simply because of the C-pillars there. I mean, I can see out of this thing. It's awesome. Merging on this thing is just no problem. It's easy. And you know, the funny thing is, I still don't know if this is a 4-cylinder or a V6. It's so hard to tell. Everyone says that the 4-cylinder is very torquey and it's very, I don't know, it's just got a lot of, it's got that low-end grunt because of the turbo, but I'm not really feeling it. I really don't. I mean, this could very well be a V6, but it just doesn't feel like it has the torque and it doesn't feel like a V6. It just doesn't. It feels weak. It feels like a 4-cylinder, a non-turbo 4. So I'm going to drive a little bit more, and then I'm going to pop the hood and see what's in there. If I had to guess, I'm going to say 6-cylinder. 54 minutes into the drive, and I think I've come to the conclusion that everyone has the same idea as me. Yep, everyone's going to the ocean today. Oh my God, traffic is just brutal. I'm still hanging in there, still pretty comfortable in this car. It's very hot outside, still 92 degrees, and I am cool as a cucumber inside here. It's actually pretty nice. It's actually very easy to regulate temperature, and I'm just not having any issues with it. It's very comfortable. Speaking of comfortable, these seats, these I assume are the base seats. They're nice. Holy cow, they are nice. I mean, they've got these big, huge bolsters here in the sides and down in the bottom, and it's just like, I just feel very well nestled in. I mean, it feels good. I mean, it almost reminds me of the seats in the C7 Corvette. So I'm sitting in traffic just playing with all the buttons in this car, and I just discovered this car has got different driver modes. Holy cow! That's why this car was so freaking slow. It was in freaking Eco mode. I drove, what, let's see here, 35 miles in Eco mode complaining about how slow this car was. But yeah, put it in Sport mode and wow, she livens up quite a bit. Good Lord. It's night and day difference. Alright, so let's track. Oh, there's freaking track too. Wow, okay. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. So yeah, there's no Eco mode. It's just normal. Normal is what sucks. Don't do normal. If you get a Mustang, base model Mustang, don't do normal mode. It sucks. You gotta go Sport. Oh yeah. So here we go. Steering wheel feel. I mean, Sport, comfort. Oh yeah, you can tell a difference. Normal, Sport. Oh yeah, that feels good. Sport is definitely how you want to set up this car. It feels like a proper sports car now. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's hit some open roads. All right, we're getting into some twisties here. First time I get to try out this Mustang in Sport mode. I gotta say it's not bad. It's still soft. I don't think it did much for the suspension. It just kind of tightened up the steering a little bit. Throttle response is much better, but overall it's still really soft. Not really soft. I mean, it's stiffer than my car. It's stiffer than my 2012 Mustang GT. So here we go. Tighten them up. Hairpin here. Reducing radius. Come around. Coming up on a big corner here. Apply some brake. Back on the gas. Yeah, it's floaty. It's a big car. Yeah, you just kind of get out of shape like that. Yeah, too fast for this car. Too fast. Let's bring her down a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of an illusion. You get out there in the straights, you put Sport mode on, and you think, wow, this car really comes alive. It's really great. You know, the steering tightens up, and the throttle response just becomes amazing, and you think, oh man, it's a supercar. It's great. Who needs a GT? And then you get out in the corners like this, and it's like, yeah, it's a little bit loose. Fun though. Not a sports car, but it's definitely fun. All right. right, 1 hour, 55 minutes in the car, 83.7 miles. I am almost there. All right, well, I'm gonna just wrap up my first impressions on this car. So yeah, I did 83 miles, 84-ish. I'm still not there yet, but I'm close enough. And I think I got a pretty good sense of what this car is all about. And I think I kind of like it. There are some good things and some bad things, and I've got this car all day tomorrow. I've got nothing to do tomorrow but just drive, so I'm going to shoot 2 videos tomorrow. The things I like, the things I don't like, so you're going to get an earful of all that. But first impressions, overall summary, I kind of like this. It surprised me a little bit. I didn't like it at first because I thought it was just so weak and soft. But then once I discovered sport mode and then the different steering settings, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Not a sports car by any means, but it's got some pep to it. It's got some torque. It's fun in the mountains. Definitely not crazy fun. It's a big car. It's a big sloppy car, but it's not so bad. I like it. I like it. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was useful in terms of what it's like, or what it might be like to get into a 2017, 2016 Mustang, or even 2015 Mustang for the first time. This is, like I said, this is the first time I've ever driven one. The first time I've sat in one in an auto show. It was 2 years ago though, so I don't remember very much. But first time I've driven one, and yeah, it's cool. And on that note, stay tuned because there's more videos coming.